We were just talking before, actually, we'll go back to this at school, how you overcame the taunting and any teasing and bullying.
Yep. So being at school, you know, kids will be kids. Kids are nasty. Kids are horrible. Being bigger, you know, you're fat, you're whatever they called you. Any name, you got it. And to deal with the bullying, I put on a mask, like a persona that I'm an evil bitch, and you come near me, I'm just going to deck you. Like,
Yeah.
I've never hit a person in my life, but they don't know that. You know, they look at the size of you and they think, well, if they punch me, I'm going to die, you know? Like, so...
Yeah,
I
so
put
you
that out
actually
there
put
so
a
they
persona
just
on.
stayed away.
Yeah, and that was how you dealt with the teasing and whatnot, and good on you for that. I wish I put on an evil bitch persona too. I copped it, and I used to, my thing, like I was overweight as a kid, but I was a very active athlete. Oh, could I call myself an athlete? No, probably not. I was active, like I was swimming age champion all through primary school, and I used to do a bit of cross country and that sort of thing, but I was always still a little bit chunky and chubby around the sides, and I used to, sometimes kids were just so mean, and I'd go home bawling my eyes out, and I can't even imagine what it would be like in this day. Like, I'm showing my age here, but when I was at school, we didn't have mobile phones. Oh my God, I hate saying that.
Yeah.
We didn't have mobile phones. It was only at the end of high school that mobile phones were really a common thing for everybody. And so, and we didn't really have much internet and Facebook and all of those sort of things. So, you know, the bullying finished in the playground, and it finished at school, and you'd go home and we were sort of in a safe environment. I remember I used to dream about how I had this, what I was wearing was was like a fat suit, and I could like unzip it, and I was actually a slim person on the inside, and I craved my inside showing on my outside, and no one, unless you're in the same position, can understand that. And it's just heartbreaking to know that it's when it's not your fault that you are larger, or that you're a bit chunky and you're not the same skinny size as all the kids, that you will be picked on because of how you look and not because of who you are. And all my life I have been determined to not judge people by, not judge full stop, but not to, like, I love getting to know people that other people think are badasses or druggies or whatever, because the person within, like when people are doing drugs or people are in trouble with the law or people are overweight,
there's a reason.
There's a pain.
Yeah.
There's a pain.
There's something there.
And sometimes it's not even their fault. And, yeah, this invisible fat suit, I really like, and it's been proven. There's been TV documentaries where people have dressed up fat and have been judged for, and not even accepted or looked at or helped or assisted with their groceries and things like that. Whereas when they're slim and attractive looking people, every man and their dog will, maybe not the dog, dogs can't really help pick up groceries, but anyone will come and help and support somebody based on how they look and appearances. And look, for me, I'll just quickly touch on the very first relationship that I had. When I first started in that relationship, I was 70 kilos, and in the honeymoon stage, first 3 months of it, I put on 5 kilos, and already in that time I was told, oh, you're putting a bit of weight on, getting a bit chunky. And I was like, excuse me? Mate, you're supposed to love me for me, not for how I look. And I quite literally took that, and that consumed me for the next 3 years until I decided to leave that relationship, because no longer did he want to be seen with me, but no longer did I want to be with him, because the emotional torture that you go through is just, there's no words.
There's no words that can explain.
No. And I'm sure you've had similar situations where you, like, all you want to be is accepted for who you are, not for how you look. And one tip of advice that I will give you is, it's so hard, because learning to love yourself when you're not happy with yourself can be so difficult. But this is the body you were given. This is the person you are, and you are an absolutely incredible person. You really are. And I've only got to know you in the last few months, and I am just loving spending time with you and just seeing your progress and just learning more about you and the beautiful person that you really are. And she's a makeup artist, by the way. And look at this beautiful look at that face. Look at this one. But look at that face. It's just incredible. And I think that people need to learn that it's here. It's not here. And we need to learn that too.
Yep.
And that's like that was my breakthrough. Like learning to love myself for me and looking in the mirror and going, you happy with how you look? No. But are you happy with yourself? Yeah. I love me. I'm happy with me.
Yep.
I'm woman, hear me roar. Like, you know, frick yeah. I am so good at so many things in my life and I achieved success. I have done my makeup artistry. I worked at the Terminal School and I've helped so many people feel beautiful and gain confidence in themselves.
Yep.
You know, that sort of thing. Be proud of who you are and keep growing and working on that. And then work on that in every aspect of your life and learn to love that person within, that secret person that we can unzip and show to the world. And then you'll become everything that you want to be.
Yeah. And like talking to my close friends, and I mean, honestly, I've been really lucky, like, with the group of friends and family that I have, they all accept me for who I am anyway. Like, you can go out and you can see everyone else looking at you, but they don't care that they're with you. Like, I'm very lucky in that aspect that they don't give a shit about whether I'm a size 2 or 102. They don't care. But there's a saying that really shits me off. And it's, if you don't love yourself, how can you expect anyone else to love you? And I think that's the worst saying ever, because everyone has things they don't like about themselves. But just because I don't like the way I look, why can't someone else love me? You know what I mean? And in some aspects, you need to love yourself and love the way you look and accept what you are. But it's hard.
But yeah, okay, so I see what you're saying. So loving yourself, it's like I am choosing not to love myself at the moment because I'm not happy with how I look. Yeah, so I do get that. I absolutely understand that. But it's loving who you are. Yeah. Loving your brain, loving who you are on the inside. Mm. And then what will happen is you will become who you are on the inside. But yeah, I do understand what you mean. Like, so anyone can love you for any reason. It doesn't have to be like, I absolutely didn't love myself when I started in that relationship bazillion years ago now, and you know, they were still able to love me and in the way that they chose to love me for 3 years. And definitely, and whether I love myself or not, they still chose to. So and you know, our mother's love is unconditional. That's it. And they'll love you no matter what. I hope so. Anyone's not all mothers do, and that is true, but our mothers do.
Definitely.
Very lucky.
Very much so.
Awesome. Did you have anything else that you wanted to mention before we finish this awesome interview?
No, I don't think so. Just thank you to you. You know, you've been one of the big inspirations to help me keep going. And
thank you. Thanks, Heyley. I really, really appreciate you. You know, for starters, just agreeing to do this. Like, there is an opportunity here that we have to help inspire other people, but this is also an opportunity for you to be inspired by yourself, because you are an absolutely incredible woman and you're only 21. Oh my God, that is so exciting. If I was 21 again, look out. No, but thank you so much. I cannot even explain to you how grateful I am, and I just love that you are coming and getting red-faced with me, and you are just making so many amazing choices that I know every single little choice adds up. And I hope that you'll continue Snapchatting me and continue showing me what you're doing, and I'm here to support you the whole way, and I'm really proud of you for researching and making those amazing choices, because, you know, it's just going to be so exciting the next 12 months to see
Yeah.
where you go, where you come, you know, what happens next for Heyley.
Yeah.
And thank you for letting me interview you. I really
Pleasure.
appreciate it. All right, we'll leave it at that. Have a fabulous day, and remember, in the words of Ellen, what is it? Be kind to one another.